Hello everyone, welcome to a very spooky edition of Always Open. Spooky! I am your host, Barbara Dunkelman, and with me today I have...
I'm Mika Burton.
Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Max Cookie.
Oh, this is off to a start.
So we're all in costume for Halloween, obviously.
Wait, that's why we're in costume?
That's
I
why
thought-
we're in
What? I
costume.
thought
Oh,
this
this
was
is-
just
I thought it was just
a normal
Tuesday.
day.
It's
Yeah.
my
you
work
guys show
uniform.
I just came to work like this.
We're actually shooting this like a couple of weeks before Halloween, so people in the office are very confused as to why we're
Oh,
dressed like this.
anyone who's been watching The Know knows.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
So I did the no in this.
Next to normal Ashley. That's incredible. Well, to get things started, let's do our shout out. This is vampire blood,
Spooky.
which actually kind of looks like blood, and it consists of raspberry liqueur, vodka, and cranberry juice, and it was submitted by Anonymous. I guess they didn't want us to know.
Thanks,
Ooh,
Anonymous.
This is very secret.
Thank you. Shout out to you and to anyone else who submitted a shot. Cheers.
We're proud of your
Cheers.
alcoholic shame.
The spookiest.
Oh, man.
I really want Max to spill.
Wait.
You did it!
Did it.
Oh my god, I
Dude.
almost died because as I was doing the shot, I was looking at you,
Like trying to
and you were just like,
manipulate everything around.
I like that you were pulling down your costume to like shove it in your face.
It's hard being a shark today.
How's life with fins?
You know, it's actually better. You think
Really?
it would be worse, but you just everything you do is adorable.
it
It's
is.
so
You
true.
know, so
You're already adorable as it is as a human being.
stop.
We got like the adorable
Stop.
side of the couch and then like the villainous side of the couch.
It's the spandex side.
Spandex side and the
You got
fluffy.
spandex.
Wait,
and
are you
fluffy.
saying these are not sexy costumes?
Oh no.
I
you're-
feel sexy.
Because
I
I,
mean,
feel
100%.
really sexy.
I'm sure there's a portion of the audience who's very turned on right
Oh
now.
yeah. Get it up.
That was exactly our demo.
Stop it. I guess furries would be into it.
Yeah,
you
furs
wanna
are definitely
pull on
into
my
it.
ear?
Whoa.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say you want to do a doggy style.
Oh, no, that felt too obvious.
Do you want
Yeah.
to stay up all night? Because sharks don't sleep.
Also,
See? It's sensual.
I like that was actually just like a shark fact.
Yeah, it's educational.
Because sharks they don't sleep.
They don't
No.
sleep.
really?
I mean,
Do they not?
They don't
I
sleep.
thought they just like floated.
yeah.
Just like this.
Are sharks the one that
I mean, who's
bite
gonna,
their mates
who's
when
gonna
they
fuck with a shark when they
Maybe.
sleep?
Other sharks?
other sharks?
Although if you don't know, because do they ever even close their eyes? No? Nobody knows.
I don't.
Texas is giving us a yes, they close their eyes.
They do close
Oh yeah,
their eyes.
Texas is a shark expert.
Texas, come show us your makeup too.
Yeah.
So Texas did all of our Halloween makeup, but he also did his own, and he looks very spooky.
Ooh.
Yay!
Spooky.
That's
that looks
incredibly
awesome.
spooky.
So I was a little upset about my costume because you heard my story.
Yeah.
So I figured you were doing villainous girls and you know kind of making it happen, and I was going to be Laura Croft from Tomb Raider.
Yes.
She's not a villainess.
No, she's not villainous, but
She's badass.
She's a sexy
badass.
girl.
She's a sexy badass. So I was going to be Man Laura and
And
not,
you were waiting for the wig to come in.
Yes, I was waiting for the wig. That was the last part of my costume, and it literally got here when I started your makeup.
Today.
Oh no.
It said Amazon has been to your house, and I was like, no.
Yeah, you picked up your phone and you were just like, oh crap. And I was
Yeah.
like, what's wrong?
Little
Next
upset.
time you gotta let me know because I just have like 40 wigs on
you know,
stand,
Yeah.
and I got
This was
you.
a pretty
Mika's
badass,
like a
legit
costume
Laura.
shop.
I do.
You do. Well, obviously, yeah. This is costume number 2 for you.
Yeah, this is.
So yeah. So.
Wait, what was costume number 1?
Well, I'm gonna be Beyonce on actual Halloween.
That's,
yeah.
that's
amazing.
amazing.
I have
Which
a lace
Beyonce?
front. So the Bulls costume. So I have the Bulls swimsuit, the pink fur coat, and then a lace front blonde wig. And I'm gonna be Beyonce.
Well, I
I'm
can't
gonna be
wait to
feeling
see that.
myself.
It's gonna look so good. I can't wait to see your costume.
I will show you my costume. If you want to check out my costume, check out my Twitter. It's going to be.
What's your Twitter handle?
I am Texas Dr.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
So yeah, it'll be
Good
on
old
Twitter, and now you will
Yeah.
see Man Laura Croft. It's going to be.
Yeah, we
can't
introduced all of us, but not you at the start of the show. We should.
We should. We should bring Texas
Yeah.
on.
Follow Texas on Twitter.
But back to sharks though. They do close their eyes when they're biting, when they're like attacking. So
Oh.
it's actually a safety mechanism, so they don't actually hurt their eyes.
They don't want to see anything that they're eating.
They're scared of blood.
It's like when you're on a
So-
diet
so
and you
close
have
your
a big piece
eyes.
of cake.
Yeah, wait. I'll
Exactly.
close them like this.
No, Max, look at us. You showed up in that, and I'm like, how are you going to do an hour-long show? And you too. You guys must be just... And you too!
I took off the gloves.
Oh,
I immediately took off the gloves.
You did tell me, you were like, you should probably lose the pants, and I lost the pants, lost the shirt, feeling great,
So you're naked under there.
pretty much.
I mean, is your dick out?
You're naked under there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
We're all naked under
We're all
our
naked
clothes.
under
I mean,
things.
that's really how it goes.
That's so, like, philosophical.
We're all naked
We're all
under our
naked.
clothes.
Oh, man.
We're all naked and bare under our clothes, guys.
And then under those naked, we're all skeletons. We're all just bones.
Spooky! All right, guys, so let's get things started.
Skeletons.
We have all Halloween-themed questions for today.
Wonderful.
Obviously. And so to start things off, for my first time, this was submitted by Pop-Tart the Second. I don't know who Pop-Tart the First was, but sorry they took your name. Your first time at a costume contest.
So, fun fact, I've never actually been in a cosplay contest before, which seems weird. I usually go to cons to buy merch and do photo shoots. I've never, like, done the masquerade or anything. But I went to an all-girls school, and Halloween was, like, a big thing at the all-girls school, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Either the Friday before Halloween or when Halloween was. We would all dress up, we would get half day, and there would be a Halloween festival, and there would be a costume contest. So, circa 2008... This is when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift at the VMAs.
Oh, it's a good year.
So I dressed up as Kanye West. My friend dressed up as Taylor Swift. And
Oh.
yep, there it is. And I don't know if we have it because I sent it. There's a video of us reenacting it. She came out, and then I interrupted her as Kanye West, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna let you finish, and then we won the costume contest because we had a little skit planned.
Did you really?
Yeah, and we got like Starbucks cards because like that's the high school like gift. But there it is.
Oh, you have a video!
Yeah, there's a video. It's
Oh
me
my
interrupting
God.
her. I also had like a Hennessy bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Mika.
I love it.
She's playing it off so well.
You
Yeah.
live in a world where we have video of Halloween contests.
Yeah.
I grew up sans video unless you had like the VHS tape recorder with your mom being like, "You're doing so good, honey."
Well, this was eighth
doing
grade.
so
It was
well.
2008, so
Yeah.
you know.
She's a little young.
I'm young.
Don't forget.
I'm
Yeah.
young.
She's like a little baby.
I am a small.
So I didn't have as much success at my first costume contest that I
I'm
did.
sorry.
This was the first year I ever built my own costume, and it was Zelda. And I had been wanting to do Princess Zelda for a very long time. And I went to this bar that was having a costume contest, and I went there specifically because the prize was an iPad, and that was new at the time. It was like brand new technology.
You could
What is
open
this, like
one
2009?
whole website.
Yes.
That was impressive.
When did the iPad come out? 2008, 2009-ish?
Something like that.
It was
Something
when
like
I
that.
was in college, so during that time
I
period.
love that you were in college and I was in middle school.
That's really sad.
Let's not talk about where I was in 2008, okay?
So I went to this costume contest, and I was looking around, and everyone was in these like little cheap, like, I'm a bumblebee, I'm sexy ketchup.
I'm
or,
a
like,
mouse. Duh.
Duh.
Sexy ketchup?
Yeah, that's from a callback to another show.
Okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
And just like really shitty costumes. And there was this one girl who was in this sequence bikini, and like she had like some feathers in her hair. I guess she was supposed to be one of those showgirls, Vegas showgirls.
Oh.
Terrible costume. But she knew the
That
guy who
bitch.
was running the contest.
Oh, it was
And
rigged.
she won the contest.
Of course.
And every single person in the bar was like, what the fuck? They were all like pointing at me. They're like, someone who actually has a legitimate costume that they made and worked really fucking hard on looks good.
Right.
And I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, I was pissed off for 2 weeks after that.
Understandably.
Barb was salty forever.
I just like, because I'd never worked that hard on anything in my life.
Ever.
Not even getting to school or anything leading up to it. And I didn't win. And I was pissed off. And
That's bullshit.
then the costume fell apart later that night.
Wait, her costume fell apart?
Mine did. But if hers did, it would have been.
I was
would've
just
been amazing.
imagining
Bedroom
sequin
floor.
explosion.
Yeah.
And Barbara somewhere in the background with a pair of scissors going,
But it's funny because I was in Montreal, which gets fucking cold during Halloween. Like, it's at least 35 degrees during Halloween. And I'm like, you know what? Power to you.
That
You're wearing
reminds
a
me of
bikini.
Michigan. It's like for all of my college years, you know, college is when you do like slutty Halloween stuff. I had to wear coats over my slutty Halloween costumes. Like last year, I was Supergirl.
then you just look
and-
like a flasher.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was Supergirl, and I had like the cape and everything, and like I did like the thigh high stockings, but then I had to put a down coat over it to go outside,
Yep.
and I was very sad. And it
how you
snowed.
That's impressive.
It snowed on Halloween.
It usually does up north. Like end of October is when it starts getting really frigid. You were from Utah. You should
You should know this.
Oh, I know it gets cold as hell.
Cold as hell.
Cold as
Cold
hell.
as hell.
I can't take anything you're saying seriously in this dog outfit.
She's just so cute. I just want to pet you. Oh, where's your good girl?
You can pet me anytime.
This is like some weird interspecies.
Yeah.
This is furries
I like
right here.
I like it.
The proper
like
term
it.
is yiffing.
Are you guys gonna go like fuck later?
Wait,
in your costume?
Yiff.
Hold on.
Oh,
there's yiffing, and then there's like, what's the actual like orgasm part?
Oh, there's a
name for
separate
that
term
too,
for the
right?
orgasm?
I feel like I just
Yapping?
learned this at like in that Netflix series Mascots. I think they talked about it.
Really?
It's like
I didn't know. I thought yiffing was where
Yiffing
it was.
and-
It ended.
Well, I mean, come on.
mean,
They gotta get off
Google.
girl.
To Google.
Well, I don't have a Google right now.
Furries masturbating and coming.
Furry, just Google
Yeah.
furry orgasm.
No. Google images.
What could go wrong?
good, yeah.
That's what it sounds like, probably. In my
Pro-
mind.
probably. She's no firsthand experience.
Yeah, or the purring.
Is that what you sound like when you purr?
Isn't that? Oh, whoa.
Now
you making that noise in
like
that
scary
costume.
girl.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever participate in a costume contest?
You know, I
Yeah.
did. I actually, it took me ages to remember that I had because it wasn't a Halloween contest.
Oh.
I've never entered like a Halloween costume contest because I always do like store-bought costumes, and I'm not gonna enter a Halloween contest with like something I bought from the store because one, I won't win. If I'm not gonna win, I'm not gonna enter.
Unless you pull it off really well, which some people do.
Well, I mean, pull it off that way. Just
Oh,
like,
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
hey.
Unless you
if
get
I
Nico's
learn one
age.
thing, nudity
that'll
wins.
win?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
There you go.
No, but I won, sort of. It was American McGee's Alice. So this is 2000. Dating myself a little bit, ladies.
Best Alice.
And
How old were you in 2000?
Let's see. I was in.
can we not talk about this?
Yeah, let's not talk about this.
We don't need to know.
I was 6. Continue.
I had graduated high school.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm so small.
And I was running a fan site for American McGee's Alice because
Okay.
that was like the first game that I ever made a fan site for, and they EA was hosting an American McGee's Alice lookalike contest.
Oh.
And so I was like, I'm gonna enter this shit. And so I made a costume by hand. It's the only one that's ever worked. The other times I've tried to make costumes, I do shit like sew the arms on upside down.
I'm surprised
So
that
this
you
one actually
sew.
came out. My boyfriend's mom helped a lot.
Okay.
But I did do a lot of the heavy lifting, dang it. And then I kind of won, but then I kind of couldn't because I was helping host the contest.
Oh.
And so I had to get like disqualified, but I still kind of won.
So mine
What's
was
your
actually
story?
from last year.
Oh.
At the Ramses, they were having their costume contest, and I dressed up as Frankenfurter.
I remember
And
that.
it was, yep, there it is.
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Also, you were fucking huge.
Yes, I was like
You were, like,
massively
8 feet
tall because
tall.
those heels are so big.
Oh my god.
Like Griffin's tall, and you're next to her.
Yeah.
And you're just towering.
Like
over her.
towering. But yeah, no, and then it was funny because my brother showed up to the same party dressed up like the guitar dude from Mad Max. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the crazy one.
The fire one.
guitar
Yeah,
guy.
and his other like friends came up, like they all coordinated, so they were like a whole Mad Max posse, and he totally won. And I was not in the backyard at the time, but I hear that like whenever they gave him the award, he was like, "Okay, I'm going to make a speech now," and they're like,
Not
"Another kind of competition, but great job."
Didn't Chris won that year, right? Chris Damaris?
No, I think that was like the year before. I feel like.
Wasn't
What
that
did
when he
Chris
was
win for?
Luke
I
and
know
Tauntaun?
Holly won one year. She was that character that has like the really tall
Elvira?
Yeah.
What's that?
Elvira
Elvira?
has.
With
Yeah.
like the big tall black hair with
Yep.
the white streak in
Yep.
it. Yeah, she did an incredible job. And then
New
one year,
cups.
New cups.
Special
yeah, we went crazy.
stronger.
Thank you. Stronger.
Yes.
More alcohol.
And then one year,
This is
Chris
where we all get
Damaris won.
poisoned. It's warning us right there on it.
It's true.
Literally says.
I know. I bought these cups actually because they had them at the Halloween store. They had little pumpkin cups and little
No poison cups.
poison cups, and I was like, that's like a vendetta against you. But yeah, Chris Damaris won one year, and he was a Tauntaun.
He was Luke in a tauntaun.
Oh
Okay.
yes, I remember
like the
that.
costume where you put your feet in the tauntaun and you're like riding it around.
Yeah, but he was like the whole thing. He had something like coming out of his stomach.
That's why. Yeah.
Gross.
My knowledge is not too.
Did something
strong
happen
on
that
this.
night? Were you drinking that night?
I was drinking because I had a horrible costume.
What were,
Were
you? then?
you?
Ironically enough, I was the Joker last year.
Oh.
Yeah. All I did was find a bunch of purple and green stuff.
You look good though. You did a good makeup.
I look dirty. That's what I remember. Because the white face paint never stays well.
No,
like
no.
that cheap
It always
Halloween white face paint, it always like clumps up and like starts smudging
Spreads like it
everywhere.
oils
Yeah.
and it like shines up and,
And
gets like all
also,
goofy.
when you wear white face paint, it makes your teeth look a lot more yellow. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
You were like a Dark Knight Dark Knight Joker. You know?
I was.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I've been watching Supergirl,
I don't know.
the TV series, which is amazing, by
It's
the way.
really good.
But there's this character in it. She's painted blue, kind of Mystique style. But they do. I don't know if there's something wrong with the paint or the lighting or something.
no.
So it just looks like blue plasticky paint.
Oh.
And because of the way it's all done, her teeth look super yellow. And I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely lady, but I just can't.
But like,
look at
girl
that.
needs some whitening trays.
I think she just needs to not be blue, and she'll probably look great. But like, if there's something about it that
Plays
just
against the
throws
teeth.
the shade completely off.
I've seen like people I know who have beautiful white teeth. Whenever they cosplay, anyone like Harley Quinn, who typically has like the white face, or like any costume like that, their teeth always look so yellow.
Yeah.
And even with the red lipstick and they smile, it's just yellow. Which is why when I was doing my makeup today, I told Texas, I was like, let's just keep it my normal skin color. Maybe just it might not play too well on camera. Also, a lot of people were just like, I thought you hated Suicide Squad. And it's like, yeah, I didn't enjoy the movie. I still fucking love Harley Quinn, and I love Margot Robbie, and I love the Harley Quinn that she
Same.
played.
When I cosplayed,
the highlights of the movie.
She was probably my favorite part of the
100%.
movie. Yeah.
When I cosplayed Harley, I got a bunch of comments of like, well, don't you hate the movie? Didn't you say it was a pile of shit? I was like, I did.
Yeah.
It is, but I love me some Harley Quinn, and you bet your ass I'm gonna put these booty shorts on because
Hell
they're
yeah.
cute as shit.
If you like a certain character within a film, you don't have to like the film.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can also like the costume design of it too, so it's not necessarily whether
I
or not
also
it was a
have been
good film.
wanting to do like Harley Quinn for years.
Ah.
I also have a lot of friends who have cosplayed like series that they've never watched to completion or something, but they just like the series and like the character
And
design.
then I bet people quiz them on it.
Oh my god!
It's like,
of course.
come
Like,
on.
so like when's their birthday on like?
Oh.
It's just shut up.
How much do you know about sharks and dogs?
Yeah.
Well, a
How do
little
sharks
bit.
have sex?
We like fire hydrants.
It's true. I
She's
actually saw a
legit.
dog pissed by a fire hydrant yesterday, and I was just like, classic.
What a classic
That dog
dogs.
is a fucking cliche.
It is. It's a walking cliche.
Like, you're so sassy. You're so
Sassy
It's a
dog.
walking cliche.
I can't take you seriously with this spin.
I'm actually very serious. I'm a very serious
Well, let's
person.
move on to a serious topic.
Oh.
Oh.
This topic is the worst.
Uh-oh.
And this is the worst Halloween experience you've ever had. And this was submitted by a ton of people, so we're not going to list your names.
So this was back in the days of like, I think it was like middle school, and we were like trick-or-treating in a friend's neighborhood. And you know, you know that feeling whenever, you know, like normally, you know, you need to, you know, pee, but then sometimes you really have to, you know, you really have to poo.
Yeah.
So like I'm like all of a sudden like, uh-oh, it's time.
It's poo time.
Yeah, and I'm like, I need to go.
no.
So my friend is like, okay, well, like I have a friend's house over here. You can go like use their bathroom. So like I basically like run into their house, and he's just like, you know, here.
Well, you just like ran into some poor
Well,
person's
he-
house to destroy their toilet.
Yeah, well, no, but the thing was, it was like he just like showed me in, and I was like, oh my gosh, and then he like points over to the door. So then I go in there, I do my business, and you know, it's probably not the most quiet of affairs. And then I open up the door.
Was this like one of those like ones where a whole bunch of air comes through, so it's like
like
farty
a lot of
poo?
farting.
Well, yeah,
Like
yeah.
a projectile poo.
It was not projectile, but it was just it was loud and you
Was
know.
it solid?
Yeah, but
Okay.
like I
Like a
feel
lot of
like yeah, and so like I opened up the door
I spit in your
and I see a family having their dinner because I'm right next to the dining room, and they're all giggling because they've been listening to me take a really loud poop, and so then being you know completely not embarrassed, I go like, where did they go? Because like I don't see my friend right around there, and they're all like, point some direction. I don't really pay attention because I'm so embarrassed. I run out the front door. None of them are in the front yard, and so I'm like, oh my god, my friends left
Did
me.
you go shit in someone else's house?
No. And so then I just like take off into the night, like, where did they go? And then like find them later, like run up like in the middle of the street, and there's one of them like just hanging out. And I'm like, "Ugh," like punched him on the shoulder, and I'm like, what the hell? You left me there. And he's like, we were all in the backyard waiting for you. And I'm like, so I just took a poop next to a family that was having their nice dinner, and then screamed and ran out.
It's like
and
dinner
then,
and a movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, long story short, you took a loud trip to Browntown.
Yep.
What costume were you wearing that year?
Oh, I don't even know.
Because that's gonna help you figure.
Yeah. Like, when did you run out and encounter this family?
I feel
what were
like
you
this
wearing?
was probably more like a year that I was lazy, and I probably just used my Ren Fair outfit, which was either like best case scenario, like kind of crappy warrior. Worst case scenario, a jester, because for some reason I thought that was cool. So it might have been a jester
I mean,
outfit.
like, honestly, like, jester poo, kind of funny.
I mean, yeah.
Probably the funniest thing that Jester's ever done.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You can just
Taking
come out and be
really
like,
loud shit.
whoa!
I'm in character.
I was making those sounds with my mouth.
Got you. Yeah, no, it was bad.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was a bad Halloween.
I've never had a terrible Halloween experience. There's two that come to mind. One was actually the year I was dressed as Zelda. And because it was such a shit night, I ended up leaving the costume party that I just lost the contest at and trying to go to a bar with some other friends to another place. It started raining. And almost like sleet coming down because it was cold. And as you know, Zelda has a big white skirt. And running around on the streets of Montreal as it's raining and like there's like old snow everywhere and puddles of mud. I was just like trying to run to get a cab and I had to like lift my skirt up and it was getting shit all over the bottom and my shoes were getting wet and my socks got wet, which is the worst thing that could happen to you.
Wet socks.
Because those
Your feet
don't
get all
dry.
cold and pruny.
And pruny, and then you're just like stepping in slush the whole night. And so the whole costume just got wet and dirty. And I arrived at another bar and I'm just like, I was Zelda. I'm not
I don't know
Zelda
who I am
anymore.
anymore.
So that
Now
was
I'm
shit.
just damp.
I still had a good night though, because I was really still proud of the costume. And I was like, I did this. It exists. I'm happy about it. The other Halloween I could think of was when the first year I moved to Austin. And everyone was saying that, like, oh, you go to 6th Street. 6th Street is, like, where everything is.
No.
And I was like, sure, like, I'm new to Austin. I'll try it out. For those of you who don't know, 6th Street is, like, a huge party street every single weekend in Austin.
Where like frat boys go to vomit.
Yeah, a lot of college
It's
kids.
While they
Bourbon
fight.
Street a little bit toned down, like during Mardi Gras.
Like, they shut down the street so cars can't use it, so people can walk from bar to bar to bar
and
to
then
bar.
piss
Thursday
and
to
vomit.
Sunday. Like, it's all weekend long, every weekend.
Oh, it's
But
gross. It's a gross place to be.
I mean, it's something I think you should experience because on Halloween, it's just wall to wall people.
Yeah.
And boobs.
And boobs, lots of that.
And everyone's in costume. And sometimes people just go to like people watch because it's just incredible how many people are in costume.
The weirdest thing is like at like midnight, whenever there's like a family, with like children and strollers, and like next to them there's like some dude like fighting some other guy and vomiting on
Yep.
him. Like it's like, get
Sixth
your kid out of
Street.
here.
Yeah, it's an experience. Oh yeah, here's,
Oh, there it is.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that was fast. This is what it's like on 6th Street on Halloween.
Literally never.
It's wall to wall people.
I may be new to Austin, but I already know. Fuck that.
It's pretty nuts. Oh, Harley Quinn.
There's Harley, yeah.
Hey,
It's
well,
Arkham
shout out to
Asylum.
you, girl. So my first year in Austin, I went with a couple people at the office, and it was like an hour before we had to go, and I was like, I don't have a fucking costume. I have a black wig, some jewelry, and a long dress. Cleopatra.
Wow.
And so I put like the long black wig on. I did like some like crazy makeup and jewelry. I felt fine. But we went out and like we couldn't get into any bar. We were just out on the streets walking around. We ran into Kyle at one point. And we were just like, sup, Kyle?
Night ruined.
Yeah.
And we just like ended up like not actually doing anything or going anywhere. We were just all in costume and we're just like
Like wandering up and down in a super crowd.
yeah. It was just a terrible experience. It was still fun though to see everybody dressed up. But then we just ended up going home like an hour later.
Yeah, I always just feel like I'm about to get punched in the face down there. So,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I
especially on
mean-
Halloween. You wouldn't do it here. I can go into defensive mode.
You could be like, I'll tag you.
Just close your eyes and bite them.
Yeah, there you go. Close your eyes. I have an interesting story. Senior year, college. This is last year. Jesus, I feel very unsafe. Too spooky.
You say it's interesting.
I did say it's interesting. So my Halloween, I will always remember it as the Halloween of senior year of college was fucking ruined. By my friend who I'm gonna call Leela.
It's a funny code name for someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Leela.
Did she have one eye?
Like a pseudonym.
No.
Yeah.
Sarah.
I don't know, Leela.
Leela.
I got you.
Okay.
She had a track record for whenever we had friend gatherings, starting to cry and say she'll be alone forever and no one will ever love her.
Like without alcohol or
She
without?
sounds like
Without and with.
she sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, she's great. Love her.
Let's all go party with her.
Yeah, why did she
so-
come out to see?
Yeah, she
Come
sounds
on.
like a great person. So this was like her last chance of like hanging out with us. We were like, this is when we're severing ties, but we're like, we already planned to go together for Halloween. Let's just go out. And there's this theater house that's everybody calls it's called 606, and it's like they were hosting the big theater Halloween party, and everybody goes hard.
Yeah.
And as a theater major, and we were all ready, and we were really excited, and we walk 5 feet out of my apartment down the street, and she starts sobbing.
No.
And we're like
on the way to this.
like on the way to the party. Haven't started drinking. Haven't started anything. She starts sobbing.
Okay,
and
what's she dressed as?
She was dressed as Lady Gaga from American Horror Story.
She's like rah rah.
Hold on.
Wait,
So
which
this is
Lady
like
Gaga
recent.
from
This is
American
like
Horror
No, this is last year. This is my senior
okay.
year of college. This is last
Oh.
year. I know. I'm
I
young.
always forget how.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
little. I'm very little. This is last year.
Yeah.
So she's in this dressing gown with this bedazzled glove, and she starts sobbing in the middle of the street, and we're like, "What's wrong?
Oh.
What is wrong now?" And she's like, "No one will ever love me." And we're like, "Okay, let's just go to the party. Maybe you'll feel better." At the party, like, I was trying to get it on with someone. My other friend was trying to get it on with someone. We were like having a good time, like connecting with these people. And she's like moping in the corner. We're like, okay, let's try and placate her. We'll go to her favorite bar. So we go to her favorite. On the way to her favorite bar, she trips and falls and skins her knee. And then she starts sobbing even more. And she's like, now I'm broken. And we're like, oh my god. So we go to her favorite bar, and she's sitting there crying.
Oh my God.
Like in the bar. We're like just trying to make her feel better. And meanwhile, it's snowing in Ann Arbor, and it's like super fucking freezing, and like nothing's making her feel better. And then these assholes dressed as basketball hoops come over and start trying to hit on us and try and touch us. And I'm like, I just want to go home.
they were dressed as
Wait,
basketball
sorry,
hoops.
assholes dressed as basketball
So
hoops?
they had like the hoop around their neck. They had like little foam balls and then like backboards, and they were just
Was anybody a basketball player in this?
No,
group
they were just all
costume?
basketball hoops. They kept going, "You want to score on us, ladies?
Oh.
You want to score on us,
Alright.
ladies?" Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's like, so
Barf.
my used to be friend
man, half mom.
ruined it, and then fucking
I'm my own best friend. That's
Kobe.
Kobe.
what I can be. What?
Oh, baby,
I'm
you're
Barf.
triple. You could be Barf from Spaceballs.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
I thought you meant just
hold
a
on.
pile
Ready?
of them.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm my own best friend.
Aww.
Yes. You got into character.
I'm gonna win an Oscar.
Or you could be Wilfred. Wilfred, is that the name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yes.
That's
Wilfred.
true. It might be a little bit closer to Wilfred.
Yeah.
But I can quote Spaceballs.
You can, there you go.
we'll just
You can't quote Wilfred. But yeah, that's my story. So it was ruined by a drunken bitch and asshole.
Are you still friends with her?
No, she drunk texts me sometimes and goes, "I remember when we were friends and like Carry On My Wayward Son played in a taxi, and I know that's one of your favorite songs, and I miss you." And I'm just like, I feel like I'm being texted by a drunk ex.
That's when you
Delete.
swipe left.
Yeah, I swipe left real hard.
Wait, is it left?
friendship.
It's left for
Left for no.
no, right? Okay.
Yeah. So that's my story, and I
Which way is right? Let's talk
are
about
you
that.
left shark?
You're our left shark.
That's where it is, yeah.
Wait, but you're sitting on the right.
No. From the camera, I will be on the left.
That's true. Look at the
That's
screen.
true. Look.
Oh, it's true.
Monitor says
I made
yes.
an L with my thumb.
Okay.
Is that
okay.
stage left?
Stage left is the
Stage
right.
left?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Stage left is your right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real exciting.
I don't know these things.
We're addressing
What's
the
your
hard
worst
hitting
song?
issue.
What's your worst one?
Now I feel like it's a really like pussy story because it's
mean,
mostly
it's pretty
just that
pussy
like
story.
other like other countries don't do Halloween so much.
Oh, yeah, you were
So when
Australian
I was
for a bit.
yeah, for a little while I was.
You were Australian.
But for Halloween in Australia, you have to go to like specific clubs that are doing like Halloween stuff. It's not like there's no trick or treating. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
So adults put on their slutty costumes and are like, we're going to the club and this is where Halloween happens, and everyone's, all. It's like the best you can get. That's the closest you can get to Halloween.
Yeah.
There's like no candy or anything like that. It's just booze and stupid
Why
slutty
is that?
costumes.
Like, why is it just like a North American
Because
thing?
it's the
Here's my
devil's
theory.
holiday.
My theory.
Because it's the devil's holiday.
My theory
Yeah.
is that because like a lot of other countries will have like more fancy dress parties, so just anytime they can be like, come dressed as something that starts with A, and that's the party. So they dress up all the
Asphalt.
time. It's just not Halloween.
Or capitalism.
Or capitalism. Yeah, because other countries hate that
Deep.
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Candy.
be in. I'm gonna be in London for Halloween this year.
Yeah,
and they
you're not gonna
apparently
have-
don't do Halloween over there.
Try to find a club. That's your only hope.
I might. Actually, no. I'm coming back on Halloween, so I'll be here. I'll arrive back in Austin at like 5 p.m.
Oh.
and I might
You're
just power
saved.
through.
You
Might
are
just power through.
saved.
I don't know what to do here on Halloween because I'm not going to be here for the weekend.
I'm sure someone's gonna have a party.
Apparently,
Yeah?
you go to 6th Street and just
Nope.
walk up and
Nope.
down.
Nope.
Nope.
Hell no. Hard no.
You do see some great costumes. That's the only benefit of going down
Yeah.
there.
But at the same time, you might get puked on.
You will
It's
get
like a
people.
50-50, but then you see like a totally like ripped dude like walking down as like one of your favorite characters, and you're like, okay,
Or,
yeah, it's worth it.
I mean, forget the favorite character part. You see a totally ripped dude walking down
Just
the
for
street,
the
General,
show.
yeah.
not really
True.
wearing anything.
That also works. Yeah.
That's
And
true.
then you
Just
just go-
presenting the junk, if you will.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the best dude costume ever, because there's not that many like slutty dude costumes. But there probably are, but
He-Man?
Have you met Blaine?
Tarzan?
yes.
Yeah.
The 300
Nick Blaine.
Spartan.
Have.
Oh, yeah.
That's like my favorite
is
because
Sparta.
frat boys always wear it and they're totally ripped and they're like walking around just like basically in their underwear, and I'm like, thank you.
Did you see what Aaron was last year?
No, what?
last year.
Pair of
So-
abs?
No, I wish. Aaron didn't think of a costume until the day before because we were going to Griffin's party. And so
Yeah.
he's like, well, fuck, I need a costume. He was William Wallace from Braveheart.
Oh, I
God.
remember this.
Did
So-
he go method?
He was wearing,
Like under?
I don't know if he got a kilt. He was wearing, I think, shorts and like a beige shirt. And then he did like the blue face paint and shit. And then he took a pair of his plaid pajama pants and tied it like one of those sashes that he wears.
Aaron,
And like he wore his sneakers and had a wig that he got from art department. It was just the saddest, and I was just like, please just take off your shirt. Just do a costume that
Yeah.
involves no shirt for me.
Yeah.
So
Did he
maybe
take
this
it
year-
off?
Isn't it like
Fingers
if you
crossed.
don't think of something, just start taking things off until you have a costume?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it
He
goes.
could have been a Ken doll or something.
Oh.
Yes!
Yeah, that's the
him.
Spartan
Hey,
costume.
Yes!
This is what he
Whoa.
should be.
Can we bring whoever that is to set?
Is
Can we-
there
Could you send that picture to Aaron Marquis, please?
just send it from an anonymous email? just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just
Just
your
the
tip.
tip.
Just the tip.
Well, I would like to remind you guys that this podcast is brought to you by Diff Eyewear. Sometimes standing out is about doing things differently than everyone else. Sometimes it's just wearing the right pair of shades, and sometimes it's doing both. I want to tell you guys about the coolest company taking over the sunglasses industry right now, Diff Eyewear. I've been wearing the JoJo style with tortoise frames and blue mirror lenses, and I love them. They're so cool, dudes. That's not in the ad read. I just wanted to tell you that. Diff Eyewear offers stylish handmade sunglasses constructed with high-end materials. They're as good or better than designer sunglasses without the $200 to $300 price tag. The best part, for every pair of sunglasses you buy, Diff Eyewear will give a pair of reading glasses to someone in need. Super cool. You could get one in every color you like and still pay less than some designer brands. It just makes sense. Do good, buy smarter, be Diff. Go to diffeyewear.com/open right now to get 15% off your purchase. That's DIFF eyewear.com/open for 15% off. diffeyewear.com/open. Thank you, Diff Eyewear. Their sunglasses are awesome.
They've got like so many different colors of mirrored lenses.
I know,
Mirror
luckily
shades are cool.
they were nice enough to send me a pair, and it took me like 3 hours to pick one. I was just like, I can't. There's so many good ones on here. I'm like,
I started
"Can you
going
send me,
through their
like,
site
5
and
of them?"
got like paralyzed.
Yeah.
You know when you get like paralyzed for choice, you're like, Just one?
And you open them in new tabs.
Oh my god, you have like 50 tabs open.
Yeah. Do you ever do that for like when you're shopping or anything? And just,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Of course.
All the time.
Yeah.
I bet for art department you just like go crazy.
I don't even know like what the like Amazon's history is like. I don't know what this guy likes. He just bought like 300 plants and then like a bunch of surgical equipment. And I don't even know.
I am also
Well,
really,
obviously you like to do surgery on plants.
Of course.
Clearly.
I'm very weirded out by like when you do go online shopping and then all of a sudden all the ads you see on Facebook or any other ads you're going on, you're just like for ModCloth or like whatever website you were just on. I'm just like, you're following me.
Frankly,
Why on
I
my
get
computer?
offended because I'm like, no, I checked out with that. Like, I bought that dress. Stop showing me. I paid
That
money
dress.
for it. Like, show me other things. I mean, it's kind of like weird that it follows you around, but like, if you're gonna follow me around, be helpful.
Be accurate and helpful.
Like,
yeah.
show me a different dress. Like, come on. I
Like
already
if I
bought
added
this. How
it to
dare
the cart
you?
and then abandon it, yeah, show it to me again.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
yeah.
But if I bought it yesterday, don't fucking
No.
show it. to me.
Exactly. Like, be helpful here.
Right.
Yeah, my Etsy is just ruined from this company because I had to buy like the Woolly Willy. It was like the. Like
I'm sorry, what?
It was a like a knitted penis cover. It was for a short, but I mean, hopefully they haven't gone missing.
Oh no,
but-
that was for the short where Chris was pitching a bunch of different products.
Yes.
Oh.
And so now Etsy is always like, you bought this. Here's some other things you might want to put on your penis. And I'm like,
There it is.
yeah,
It's a heater
for your Peter.
Wait, heater. Do they have like heating pads inside of it?
No, I
just
mean,
a
God,
sweater.
no. That would be a danger
it's
zone.
a dick sweater.
I have a
Yeah.
question. You are a man.
Yes.
Does your penis?
Nobody said anything.
Okay.
Does your penis ever get cold?
No,
Well,
not
wait,
really
hold
in
on.
a way that.
Don't, in extreme coldness, don't balls actually like
like,
try and turtle up in?
Do
Yeah.
they?
Yeah,
They do
but
that.
like
the-
mine,
just the
mine
noise.
don't do that.
Because I've heard of
sound
people
effect.
having to like go, and then just like pop back out. Like they can actually retract into
Your balls have to
into
pop?
like well
Yeah, they
not
can like.
explode, but like they can go
Yeah.
up in the cavity, like like all up in there,
Like
and then you
inverted?
can go like, and then they pop
They're
That
back
like-
down.
sounds terrifying.
It's time to cling to the body. We are in danger, and then it's like, okay, party time again.
So this hasn't happened to me personally,
Right.
But things that I read on the internet is like people have had them where they think their balls are missing and they're really terrified, and then it's just because like they turtled and then they pop back out.
Wait, I have a question. What does it look like if there are no balls and just a penis? That must look weird.
Well, I mean, they're still there. They're
But
just
like,
like
no,
a
but like
lot
if they turtle
closer.
inside.
But if they
They don't like. They don't go
then it's
all
just-
the way
just
up
dick.
inside you.
I've heard of them.
I will forever wonder how we got here. Forever.
Well, the willy warmer, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, right.
It's all
It was
come
about
full circle.
Etsy, and before that, it was online shopping, and then it was ads that need to be more helpful.
If there's a willy warmer, is there a pussy protector?
I'm not sure
Ooh,
do
there
we
should
need
be.
it.
What if you just stick one of those like those hand warmers you could put in your gloves?
Just stick
Just
it up
stick
your
it up
vag?
your.
Oh, that would hurt.
That seems
Don't
like
actually-
that seems like
Don't
that
do
would
it.
burn.
I was like, no.
No.
Not today.
I mean, I think that ladies could stand for the nice little like warm pads though, so you don't get like full on like diamond
A
hit.
nip warmer.
Do you just instead have like little square packets?
But I mean, or you could shove it in your cleavage.
Like there's like
Like-
those nice little like silicone covered ones, and just like
yeah.
have like a nice little heater on the inside. So instead of just like permanent attention in the winter,
I have the
can-
perfect name. Toasty tits.
Oh.
There you go. All right,
Product
let's talk to
invented.
let's talk to
Titty
the heater.
toasters.
Or titty,
Titty
toasters.
We need to talk to the heater for your Peter guys and get this going.
Yeah. Heater for your Peter and
product
titty
coming.
toasters.
Well, guys, to wrap things up, we're going to do a sexpertise question, and this one comes from Jessica H. And before I read this, I want you guys to know why I selected this question.
Okay.
It's Halloween. Things are very spooky, including blood.
Oh, too spooky.
I'm visiting my boyfriend who is in the Air Force in a couple weeks, and at that time I will be on my period.
Oh, I know where this is going.
man.
I know where this is going.
We are going to attempt period sex. So I was wondering if any of you had had sex on your period before, and if so, if you have any advice to make it easier.
Hold on, back up. So we're just talking about period sex, not
Period
like
sex.
we're not getting vampiric.
No.
No.
We're not
Okay.
getting period, and we're not also getting like Renaissance sex. Like we're talking like blood out of your vagina sex.
Okay.
Don't worry, everybody. I got this. We're
gonna have,
as a gay man who has never been with a lady, there's a bunch of business down there.
Do you ever get curious about that?
Oh, I mean, I tried, but that's all.
You had a stint of where you were still with women for a long time.
Oh yeah. We were. It was. We were gonna make it work, and then it did.
It did.
But you
did
never
not.
fucked her on her period.
No, but I mean, just, there's a lot of business going on down there, and you just, do this and that, and then,
Just
you're there,
Close
right?
your eyes and then bite.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I have absolutely no idea. This is like the topic the furthest from my expertise.
Hold on, so if you were to guess, what do you, guess how
Oh,
this
God.
works?
Well, like, okay, what's the dirtiest sex you've ever had?
Whoa.
I mean,
Like, in terms of, like,
Filth,
situation.
not like
Filth.
kink.
Again.
I don't want to know about all the, like,
I mean,
ties and, like,
Whips,
paddles and stuff.
latex.
That's you.
No, like, what do you do? You just put a towel down or something? Like Showgirls? Whenever he's like, it's all right, I got towels.
I mean,
He said that
It's
to
all
Elizabeth
right,
Berkley.
I got tiles.
Yeah.
Well, that was gonna be my advice. Is
So he was right in
yeah,
Showgirls.
I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Shower sex.
oh yeah, shower makes it easy.
that was literally gonna be my answer.
Yep.
I was gonna say so that I'd have once
On your period.
on my period, and it was just shower sex because it just took care of it.
Yeah.
And then post cuddling, you always just careful. You want to put towels down. You don't want to stain sheets.
Oh,
you don't want to
I
go
would
to
just put something on right away.
Yeah, you don't. Well, also that.
can just put
But
on
like
the
if you
rubber
want to
sheets on
cuddle
the bed and
naked,
just, like-
if you want to,
Like in grandma's house where all the furniture's covered in that
in
plastic.
plastic. But it's like if you want to cuddle naked and you don't want to go to sleep on a white sheet and wake up on the flag of Japan, you just put towels down. Have you never?
Oh my God. That is a very vivid picture.
Well, it's
Very
true.
telling.
Yeah.
It's
But it
true.
totally makes sense,
It makes
too.
sense. So to just cut out the middleman, shower sex, so all of it goes down the drain, and then just protect the sheets.
I have never had sex on my period.
It's not
What?
bad.
Are you kidding?
I am too disgusted with myself.
Do you ever get like?
I don't feel sexy.
Okay, well let's
When
fix that
I'm-
right now. First of all, he don't care.
Yeah, probably.
Second,
He no. He does not
don't
care.
care.
Some
Yeah.
guys do.
He's
really
I don't know about my guy. Some guys do.
okay.
open up
Stop.
the dialogue.
Stop caring.
Yeah.
Like
If anything,
Stop it.
she's just wetter.
it's for one. No, that's true.
It's true though.
Automatic
It's true.
lube.
Yeah, automatic lube.
It's like an automatic lube dispenser. It's
Yup.
fantastic.
Blood
Yup.
lube?
Yup.
Dispenser.
Wait, are we saying blood lube?
Blood lube. Blood lube.
But it is. It
is.
absolutely is.
It really is.
Second of all, you're getting laid. Who gives a shit? Like
Also-
it was never clean. Like that's like
True.
sex is never
Badges
clean.
aren't
If you
clean.
have clean sanitary sex, you're not having fun anyway.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Fun sex is sweaty and gross.
Yeah, also third, anal exists. You're welcome,
What?
world.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It does.
What?
Explain it to me.
Explain
Girls don't
Anal?
have buttholes.
No,
Everyone
we're
Yeah.
built like Barbie dolls. We also don't have vaginas, really.
Yeah,
we're
no, I
just
heard
smooth
that.
down.
I'm sorry, buttholes are fun.
See, I wouldn't know this.
I think buttholes are hilarious.
Wait.
This probably will be a whole topic on another show, but no, I've never done it in the butt.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
Dude,
I'm saying a
It's a
lot
way of
about
life,
myself today.
You know?
exit only.
Hold on, drink up, having a good time.
Are you gonna get a tramp stamp that says exit
Actually,
only?
only.
Ashley wants me to get drunk, so I talk about anal.
Here, let's all
I'm sorry, Mom.
the
Don't
filters-
watch this.
The filters are wearing thin. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
There's still an awful lot of drink in that cup.
So really, when you asked me for the advice, I could have easily been like, "Oh, anal," and then it would have been like,
You would have been
Obviously.
accurate.
That's your answer to everything, isn't it, Max?
"Yeah."
You and that shark costume. Making any movement or noise is instantly.
It's just
Wait,
great.
I have
Adorable
a serious
and funny.
question.
Yes.
Would you fuck in that shark costume?
Sure. Why not?
I mean,
if I keep on drinking more whiskey, then absolutely.
Easily cut a hole
it
in
doesn't
it.
have flaps.
But
I
no, you
mean,
could
you
cut
know.
a hole.
Yeah,
like,
You could
right.
like unpick some of the stitches.
Well, let's give her some serious advice.
Okay, no, my
Yeah.
serious
Just
advice
okay.
is shower sex and
Mike.
towels or anal.
Also, you're visiting your boyfriend who's in the Air Force. You obviously don't get to see him often.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to make the most of it.
And if he's cool with it, then like go for it.
I also realized she submitted this question a while ago, so it's probably already happened.
There
Next
could be
time.
next time.
What's the
Here's the
person's
thing,
name?
though.
Jessica.
Is like I feel like girls are more worried about that than guys are for the most part. It depends on age. Like I've known some young guys who are like, "I'll see you in a week,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Or it's like, I guess it's just blowjobs for a week, am I right? It's like, I still have a vagina.
yeah,
You could still do things to it.
yeah.
Go like DJ.
DJ style.
DJ.
Wicka, wicka, wicka.
Cause like, all right, I need some honesty from the girls here. God damn it! I need some honesty for the girls. Take a drink. Let the filters wear down a little bit. When it is Shark Week for you, and you may not be with your partner at the time, do you DJ on the period?
Yes.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
wouldn't
Okay.
you?
Okay. So I'm not alone here.
Yeah, you DJ.
Okay, you DJ on the period.
What's wrong with DJing on the period?
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah, DJ all
DJing
the
on the
time.
period.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
DJ on the period.
DJ on the period.
DJ on the period. Period.
Can I be? I was listening to the radio and like iHeartRadio was like, we're with DJ Nerdy White Boy or something, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of name is that? So now I'm gonna be DJ period.
DJ period.
If I ever become a DJ, I'm gonna be DJ.
I already have that copyrighted, but I'll let you lease it.
All right, thank you. I really appreciate
That's
that.
really nice of you.
That's really
It's
nice. of you.
yeah. It's nice.
But if it, also, Jessica, if you've already done this, like, let us know.
Yeah.
Submit your experience.
Send us an email, alwaysopen@roosterteeth.com
Yeah.
if you've done this.
Did you fuck on your period?
How did you
We
fuck on
wanna
your
know.
period? I would love to know. some
Also,
opinions.
just putting this out there, it can be very, very therapeutic if you have cramps and stuff.
It's
Orgasms help cramps
It's like
so much.
it's like
true.
public service.
I feel like I'm learning about a whole secret world.
Yeah. No,
I
it's
will
actually
say-
proven that orgasm helps pain.
It could get messy, so I would suggest either in the shower, put some towels down. Make sure that you're not gonna like, because there's a lot of going in and out, things spraying
Splashing.
all over each other.
Spray?
Spray?
Well, just in terms of like the force.
Fire hydrant barb.
Maybe you're not.
It depends on how heavy your flow is.
It's true.
If you have a light trickle, there may not be spraying. but if
From
you
like
have a
0
heavy
to
flow-
progressive woman.
Yeah.
Her name is Flo.
There's a picture of me dressed as Flo from Halloween. Wait, can we bring that up? Just segue in. I dressed as Flo from
There
there.
you
I am.
Oh my
Flo
God.
from Progressive.
So from 0 to Mika dressed as Flo from Progressive. How heavy are you? But it's definitely doable. And I
yeah.
think, especially if you haven't seen each other in a while, absolutely go for it.
And I mean, unless he's a vampire, I wouldn't recommend oral.
Yeah, that might get a little
But that's also
Joker-esque.
that also I feel like can be less for the dudes and more because you're like, I really don't want you down there right now.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's my thing.
There's
That's
a
why I
lot
haven't done
going
stuff
on.
it.
Yeah.
Like-
I just like everything about me feels gross on my period. I feel bloated. I'm like bleeding. I'm moody.
yeah.
So I guess it's like it all depends on how you are on your period. Some people are really horny when it's their period.
I'm so horny on my period. And it
For me, it's like right before. Right before, I'm just like, that's a man. That's a man. That's a man.
Oh my goodness.
That is Sparta.
I'm like that character in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where she's like, oh man.
so
That's me to a T. Well, good luck, Jessica. Let us know how it goes. And if you want to submit your questions for any of the segments for the show, you could submit them at alwaysopen@roosterteeth.com. Feel free to email us, or if you just have thoughts on the show, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this very spooky edition of Always Open. And thank you for watching, and have a very happy Halloween. We love you.
Too spooky.